Just do it.
Hello everyone, I'm Eula. I'm a second year PhD student studying computer science. My area of concentration is artificial intelligence, and this is my vlog. So today I'm going to talk about budgeting on a grad student stipend. Like most PhD programs, the one I'm in is funded, which means that my tuition is paid for and I get a monthly stipend for living expenses. So at Michigan, the stipend is $2,500. So after taxes, that's $2,334. Alright, so now I want to go through how exactly I spend this $2,334 each month. So my first big expense is housing. So for this apartment, I pay $825 a month, plus about $75 for utilities. So right now, I live with 2 other roommates in a 3-bedroom apartment. I think this place is really nice. It has a big living room, a really big kitchen. I have my own room with a balcony. But if you want to spend less money, that's also possible. If you want to share a room, you can get places as low as $500. If you want your own room, you can still get places as low as around $700. And if you want your own place without any roommates, that's going to be around $1,200 plus. Alright, so my next big expense is groceries. So I really like food, I like eating well, so I like to spend a lot of money in this area of my life. So I budget $70 a week for groceries, which is about $301 a month. So usually I'm a little below this, so every week my grocery bill is between $50 and $60, but I like having that extra space in case I need to make any additional purchases. For this amount of money, I think I eat pretty well. I also really love baking, so I buy a lot of flour and sugar and things like that. I'm actually making a cake right now for Super Bowl Sunday. So with this budget, I can buy good food, I can cook, and I can bake things I want to bake. And then I also budget about $10 a day for fun, random things. So that's going to be like getting coffee, going out to eat with friends, an Uber. So that makes about $70 a week, which is also around $301 a month. So I find this is plenty of money to have fun in Ann Arbor. I definitely don't spend $10 every day, so it kind of adds up, and then on the weekend I have some extra. So this has worked really well for me. Then with some of the extra money, I donate to charity. So I donate about $75 a month to charity. And I find this really helps me stay grounded, keep me from buying too many things I don't actually need, and remind me how blessed I am to be in the situation I am in. So with the rest of the money, I put it towards savings, so that's $757. Part of that savings goes towards vacation. I love solo traveling, and so I like to put aside around $275 a month towards vacationing. So that ends up being around $3,300 every year, and I find that's plenty to travel the world. This year I'm planning kind of a smaller trip, going to Glacier National Park. The idea is to save some money, so next year I can go on a really big Portugal trip and go to the mainland as well as some of the surrounding islands. So I've been to places like Hawaii, Quebec, Iceland, the Azores. So this is all very possible on a grad student stipend. So the rest of the savings I just save. It's good to have at least 3 months worth of living expenses saved away in case of an emergency. So I like to keep around $5,000 in my account at all times. And then I also use this money for any big surprise purchases. For example, if my computer breaks or my phone breaks, or I need a new pair of winter boots, that's where I get that money from. So one big expense that I don't have is a car. So that would definitely eat into your budget a bit. I found a car isn't really necessary. I take the bus everywhere, as well as the occasional Uber. I do know a lot of grad students who have cars though, and so it's definitely doable with a grad student stipend. Alright, that's the end of my vlog. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you found some of this information useful.